But this is my rookie repair, so I'm about to pull this floor.
Boy, you breaking the trend.
It wasn't me.
What's up, fam?
What's up? It's Ray.
And Ty. We need to find some floors for this kitchen and figure out what design we're gonna go with, what color scheme. So we're gonna be needing y'all help too.
This is the fun part. We get to start making it look pretty.
The not so fun part was me breaking up all that floor, taking 2 days to do that.
Right.
But it is what it is. Now it's done, and now we can have a little fun.
This is funny to even be at this point. For the longest, we wanted to replace the floors over there.
Yeah.
So it's still fun, even though now they gonna be using it.
And we're gonna really see what we really wanted it to be looking like, I guess, while we was living there.
Boo. No.
Hey, at least we about to be getting paid to do it.
So the cool thing is, these floors were done like 10 years ago when we really started getting deeply into real estate. It'll be funny to compare the craftsmanship from the past to the craftsmanship of the future.
And we know it's gonna be good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let's go find this floor.
Oh, we gotta see if we can find a
Roofing
cabinet door.
material.
Right, roofing material, cabinet door for the cabinet doors that got damaged from the water.
Right.
So let's see what we can find.
Thank you.
You get greeted by a bunch of snacks when you come up in this joint. You think you one of them Jeep drivers? Look at that dog, dude. He gonna be like, car.
Put your leg in, dude.
Let's see what we can find up in this bad baby. So a few things that we wanna look for. We want waterproof. We want a nice little thick layer on that joint. It'd be a plus if it had padding on the backside of it, so we won't have to add no additional material or layers or whatever. Price is looking a little brazy.
Let's look at the $2 stuff first.
So we found the $2.99.
Now you're talking my language. Really, $1.99.
So should we get something that kind of match the floor that's there? 4.5 millimeter.
There are so many options. And at this point, we're wondering, should we be looking into laminate or vinyl? What do y'all think? What's y'all preference? Or just a good old fashioned hardwood?
And let us know if you really know the difference. Like, is it a plus to have one or the other? I like how hard and thick the laminate floor be, because it'd be like laminate engineered wood.
Right.
Versus vinyl, which is actually just plastic. But it's flexible. I like that it can go over little certain humps and stuff. So, but I don't know. What y'all think? Because these got different thicknesses too. Like that one floor we put down, it was definitely wasn't that thick.
Yeah.
That we did in the 3-family.
I know one concern you had was the texture of the floor.
This is where we at with the floor right now. And it's driving me crazy.
But after putting all that elbow grease in, how would you say the quality is now? Is it still a little lumpy bumpy or?
It's nice and smooth now.
Okay, let's find something.
I need to find some tissue so I can blow my snout.
PMI.
This one's supposed to be drop, lock, click. This one's supposed to be click. But honestly, they both drop, locking and flicking.
They both pop locking and dropping.
So they both slide in. I mean, that's how these floors connect. That's why they're so easy and user friendly. We'll just go in at an angle and bam.
So you got kind of a little groove at the bottom.
Yeah, this one good too.
I don't know, they look very similar.
Yes,
They
they're trying to
say
bamboozle
one of them
us.
pop locking and dropping, the other one just popping.
I see the difference, look, because this one have kind of like a grout line in the middle
I like that.
versus this one just
maybe
smooth.
it's a drop.
Oh, right.
Yeah, okay. I'm a fan of the drop. So I am a fan of this one, but I wish it had a drop to it. This is just a click. So let's see if we can find a similar
You like that
color
color?
that drops. Yeah, I like the color because it has notes, like different notes and tones in it. So
All right, with the backsplash, we got it there.
yeah, and this also can pull from the wood. Okay. So this is another one I'm a fan of because it once again has the different tones that will be able to hit with that wood and the backsplash.
And this thicker.
The price sticker too. This is a click style, but look y'all, it also has like a drop. So maybe we don't have the correct definition for the drop still.
Yeah.
But let's see.
I mean, we can go with the good old sheet linoleum, you feel me? The Section 8 approved.
You know what? So we might not use this in the kitchen, but we do need some more in the basement. The color is what we would have to really be careful with because we already have some linoleum in the basement and it's been there for like 10 years. So
Yeah, I think they changed the pattern now, so now we can't match it, but
we might have to go with a whole different style where it could be like, oh, it's 2 different floors, because that other linoleum staying.
Yes. It's only like a 3-foot section we need to replace, so.
Or maybe we should paint it. I don't know.
Right.
If we do linoleum, maybe switch up and do like something like that.
In the basement?
Yeah,
I guess
like
it'll make it brighter.
washroom. Just something different than the wood. The washroom.
Oh yeah, see y'all, she on some other stuff now. I'm talking about the little spacer we gotta fill in. Now she talking about doing the whole, hey, no.
Wait a minute, how much? What?
Can't beat that. 79 cents. Let's see what it got, what it do. It say laminate flooring, 15-year residential warranty, which is probably terrible, but the other one say a lifetime, which is probably like 30 years. 7mm thickness, that's it. It ain't waterproof. Your mama proof, daddy proof.
Water resistant. Okay, they lost me. I'm not gonna lie. We might need to go back.
Because this one got wood particles in it. So this is where it swell.
So my question, if we have hardwood floors, basically they water resistant. Once you polyurethane them, they not waterproof.
I think they type waterproof. Floors, especially if they got a nice coating on them, it's like waterproofing it. But
we might need to go read about them vinyl floors, huh? Wait a minute, okay, hold on. We're still in the laminate section, y'all. And they done called it out, waterproof.
But if you see here, it say water resistant. Laminate form, lifetime residential warranty, stain and fade resistant.
Ooh,
come on now, what's up? Make up your mind. Look, this chill.
Ooh.
Got bird, duca right there.
Ooh. Another option, laminate tiles.
See, I like this because this will flow better with the wood because it ain't acting like it's wood.
You got a point there. I mean, this kind of reminds me of what's currently there. But this one has a little more texture. But I don't like the way it looks.
Look.
One sheet. Baby, we are not doing grand white.
That's marble, that go with everything.
I don't know why the laminate marble be looking dirty to me. They don't have many options. So here are some of our favorites that we saw. You let us know, which one do you think we should pick? So we have the Legends Hickory Natural, the Sierra Marcata. So do you like either of those options, or you think we should have just went with a whole different style in general? You got this one's talking about, I'm hungry. This one, I don't know what he doing. Then you got this one who said, oh, I don't care which floor you pick. And now look at him. He trying to find a way to not get the one that we picked.
Nah, why you don't like the other one down there?
Because I don't like the colors.
I think that one got more character.
This one matched the backsplash more. Kids are officially too big for the little carts. Aww. The aftermath. Are you gonna do that again?
Probably not.
All right, so we're in the roofing section and we have a few that we're interested in. They actually have the computer setups over here so you can go ahead and test things out, but we need to take a picture of the house. All right, so Bay is going ahead and digging through their samples. We're gonna see if we're able to borrow these without a fee.
What color do y'all think? But we do got red brick. I don't know, what y'all think? This or this here? Chestnut or copper cane?
So this is how we really gonna see.
Man, it's crazy how gray this roof is. What y'all think?
Oh yeah, I think
that's
I
a good
like
match.
that. Let me get a view from down here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I think I would want to paint the shutters like that brown color, but I love how it's actually taking some of those brown hints off of these bricks. We found our color.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Break some. Back from the store. Now we about to lay down this floor, and this is just temporary, so we're not gonna be making the cuts that we need to make. We just laying it down here to make sure that it look good with the actual natural wood floor that we got down here.
So we were doing these floors.
Yep, so go ahead and lay down that first piece.
Oh God, this is our new floor.
So easy. A 7-year-old can do it. Oh Lord, he breaking ends. It sound like you done broke something.
Yeah, I'm 7 years old.
Oh yeah.
Break some. Make sure it's in that groove.
Yeah, how you do this? Oh, Like,
Nope, you gotta be in there. Sit on top of that grate piece. Before you push it down, make sure it's all the way in there. Look at the back. Look down there. Is that in there? Lift it up. Is that in there?
yep.
Then you push it down. Next.
Then,
So the way you really should install this floor, which we'll show y'all, but you wanna start with one first and you wanna go all the way down to your end. And when you make it to the end and cut your piece off, that's gonna be your new starter piece. So that's how the staggering start. And I've seen it where houses that people have for sale or they didn't pay somebody to come do their floor, they laid it like this. And you can see the line going all the way across. All it's gonna do is just pop back up. Almost, dude. Let me see, watch out. So it definitely, you know what I'm saying, clip in here easy. Let us know what y'all think on how you think this whole kitchen will look. Of course, looking this way, it's definitely gonna look good. I just hate how it's a big color change between these two floors, but we have a strip down. What y'all think?
I think we should get this one. Yeah, I think we should get this one.
Ray said it's tolerable. And then for this cabinet over here, they gave us a price for these doors, and it's like, what was it, babe? Like 130 or something? 117 just for 2 doors, and the whole cabinet itself was what, 190. So it's like, we might as well buy a whole new cabinet because it ain't just the doors that's got a little damage. We got a little buckling right here, which is cool and tolerable, but it's like we might as well get a whole new cabinet. And I feel like they be setting it up to be prices like that. Probably gonna search around and see if we can find it somewhere else or we can get a damaged cabinet. We probably could check and see if they got some damaged ones and then just buy it at a discount, because I feel like it's like a setup gouging or something that they be doing, but cabinet doors should be a whole lot cheaper than the cabinet. But yep, so now we just gotta get the rest of the floors and the roofing material.
Guys, it's this old house so I can start with the new floor. And this is so hard to do.
And that's how you get it out of the box?
Yeah.
Interesting. But this is my rookie repair right here. I couldn't find where they sold the smaller wood, but they actually still sold it at Home Depot. I just didn't check the right section. All right, so I'm about to pull this floor up. I'm gonna have to cut and pull that stuff out too. And then we gotta figure out where to get the floors from.
Where did this? Oh, that's that way. This first thing came off. Let's just pull it. There, then. Boom, then boom. And yeah, I'll do it.
Nope, use this side.
Oh, that's a big one. Oh, this fucking farted?
Yep.
That's really good farting.
We ain't pulling that up. So now with these, I already need to take my saw and cut so we can be able to slide whole pieces in here.
So this is the chunk they went ahead and took out, and we're gonna take this to the store and see what we can find. I'm hoping it's the way, instead of pulling up all these long pieces, maybe some cutting can be done to stagger it instead of having to go up here. I feel like if it blends decently, it won't take that much attention. Boy, he breaking the trim.
It wasn't me. Trash. By me cutting it like that, it's gonna let me pull this floor up without breaking the floor that we not trying to move. And we can shimmy this boy on. There we go. Damn, that's one. Thank you. Bam. Another and another and a sister and a brother. See that? Bam. Slide right now. See that? I made 2 cuts. So you see how that middle slid out? Bam. So now when we get our new pieces, I can just slide them right in, smack this one in here, bang, bang, all the way down. That's how you actually repair damaged hardwood flooring. So I'm gonna take the shop vac and clean inside those little spots right there. And then we're gonna head to the store. We could buy the rest of the laminate, I guess. Sometimes they be having a deal if you're using a credit card at the store. If you spend over a certain amount, then they'll give you no interest for a certain amount of months. So like for a year or whatever. So that might be ideal because our plan is to use that card put all our materials on there, and then first month rent we get from here, bam, throw it on the card. 1500, and just pay that on down. That's the best way to do it. That boy get paid off real quick. Then we have some more room to use it for the hoarder house. So yeah, that's pretty much our strategy. On to the next task. We're probably just gonna go ahead and go grab the floors. Then we gotta pull up on my mom. It's almost time for my uncle's funeral. So rest in peace to my Uncle Reggie. Again, big player.
We took everything from over there.